a dollar bin. Guess you forgot your galana bin. You can't get loose, get your guts, got your tongue again. Rope burn on your hand, are you numb yet? I can go into dedication. Morning night, I can deal with everything. Every night, I can make it.
What's happening? What's happening? On this good old Sunday, it's your boy Pelican Bay Kennels. Give you that dog news the way I always do. Fair and unbiased. Some gonna like it, some ain't. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all to the subscribers. Hit them comments up. Don't forget to hit that like button before you get up out of here today. I'm in the building with Super John. I'm in the building with Super John today. And we're going to talk a little bit about genetics. But first, I'm going to give you some of that dog news. Let's get into it.
Strings authorities rescuing dogs abused and forced to fight. Well, across the Carolinas, more dog fighting rings are getting busted. And today, the Humane Society recognized a detective for his work taking down these dog rings in Gaston County.
Tough to look at that video there. Queen City News anchor Morgan Francis joins us now. And Morgan, it seems like this kind of activity is making the news more often right now.
Yeah, but Brian, it really does. And you might start to think that there would be some sort of a rise in dog fighting rings. But I learned that today that is not a result of the crime becoming more prevalent. Gaston County Police Detective James Brienza was honored this morning with a National Humane Society Award for combating illegal animal abuse in the past year.
It's a big deal, yeah. The last time we had the sheriff in Chatham County was awarded, and that was 2 years ago.
The award was for 2 alleged dogfighting operations he helped shut down. One was on Hemlock Avenue, the other on Queens Road in Gastonia.
One case with 30 dogs and another case with 12 dogs.
Video from the Humane Society shows Brienza and others rescuing the dogs who were chained up in a yard outside in 2021. And you might start hearing of more dogfighting busts in North and South Carolina, but that doesn't necessarily mean there's been an increase.
I don't think it's a growing problem. I think it's always been here. It's just that with more and more law enforcement becoming, educated on what to look for, the public becoming more aware is that it's bringing it to light.
Police departments have been training with the Humane Society to know what to look for and how to recognize animal abuse.
Paraphernalia could be just a basic stick used to separate dogs, or it could be a flirt pole, which is used to train dogs. Our awareness level is up, and our specialists, our detectives, our investigators all have that mindset now to get involved.
Last week, deputies in York County and 5 other counties in South Carolina rescued 305 dogs in an illegal dog breeding and fighting operation. 80 of the rescued dogs were in Rockhill.
I get 3 calls a day, not kidding. I get 3 calls a day consistently from different departments around the area.
So dogfighting is an extremely lucrative business, which makes it tough to shut down permanently. There also aren't any laws prohibiting someone from buying more dogs after they're convicted of animal abuse, meaning they can more easily pick up right where they left off. The Humane Society is currently working to strengthen animal cruelty laws in the state. Brian.
All right, we're going to talk about genetics a little bit and just how, what I mean by it's in the blood, you know what I'm saying? All right, first we're going to look at Big John up here. All right, now we're talking about a good 25 years later. 25 years later, here goes one of his descendants. Okay, now that's a Quick and Red Storm. A Big John descendant. If it don't look like it, something must be ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Hey, take pride in your blood, man. Take pride in your blood. Some people just know they got a good pedigree and they don't actually know nothing about none of the dogs. They just take the word from the next man and that's all good. But take pride in what you got, no matter what you got. No matter what it is. Jeep, Eli, Cardenas, whatever you got, no matter what you got, take pride in your blood. That's all it's about. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Now we got Super John right here. Then we got Rattler up there. Okay. Rattler, I'm gonna show you one of my daughters off Rattler. Now that's a daughter I had off Rattler. Her name was Mocha. Okay. Now, this is a male that I had off Rattler. Now that's the male them folk took from me when I got in my trouble. And he looked just like that on that picture right there. He was just that healthy as, you know, when they took him as he is on that picture. Alright, now his name was Buck. Okay. Now this puppy here, his mother is Saber 2000. Saber 2000, father is Jocko. Okay, Jocko, little mate brother is Pelican Bay's father. Okay, that's the little mate brother to Jocko, and I also had his little mate sister. She was a back-end assassin. All right. Now here we have City Boys John Henry. He's coming down off the buddy stuff. And just look at the genetics. Look at the genetics. Okay. Now this next dog I'm showing you, this is a son I had off Split Ears. His name's Lightning. Okay. Off of Split Ears, he was pretty good. Had his offspring as well. Now, this is a daughter of Lightning. This is one of the dogs. Matter of fact, this is the same dog that had the puppies in the dog pound. You know, when they took the dogs from me. She had the puppies 2 days later in the dog pound. This is her right here. Okay. To all my people that like that Mexican Eli stuff, my folk on this side of town got a good Mexican Eli stud, you know, proven. I'm not sure what the price is. If you're interested in studying out to them, you just hit me up and I'll get you in touch with them. I'm not sure what the prices is. I'm not sure what the lineage of the dogs is. I just know what the strain is. So if you're interested in that line, hit me up. See, shout out to all my fellas with the Bulldog channel. You know, I check all y'all videos out. You know, I may not be on them live all the time, and there's a reason because of that. You know, for one, I like to let my folk do their job. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind getting in chats, conversating with folk, getting in chat, having a good time with folk, but arguing with anybody or discussing something, you know, I'd rather not even be thinking about, talking about, then I'd rather just leave your chats. You know what I'm saying? Have respect for your chats. You know, have respect for the folk in your chats. So if you wonder why you don't see PBK here or PBK there, PBK is here, PBK is there. You know what I'm saying? He just not here and there when, you know, you want me to be. But I'm there. You know what I'm saying? I'm there. You know, I just got respect for the chat. I got respect for the dog, man. I got respect for, you know, for certain aspects of the game. You know what I'm saying? But what I don't got respect for is how a lot of y'all folk in them dog chats be getting up there. You troll people, you clown people, you put your little eyes. You when people say stuff that you know can start some heat. You say this, you say that, you act like you're friends with this dog, man. You act like you're friends with that dog, man. But you got back up on these dog boys and you didn't forewarn people about getting in trouble when it comes to Rockhill, South Carolina. See, if you would ask me, I would have been told you to come over here with that shenanigans. I would have been told you that shit. Okay? Now, like I said a few videos back, for Rockhill, South Carolina, to organize a Carolina Classic, but like I say, that's how your boys do you. You know what I'm saying? You mean to tell me them boys had a cookout over here in South Carolina earlier this year? A fucking cookout. I mean, I remember I took I want to say deer meat to one of the guys. They cooked deer. They cooked all kind of stuff on that grill that day, man. Them boys probably had beers, liquor, all the food you could think of. But it was a hard time getting folk to come to the cookout. A place where you can just come. If you want to bring your dog, show your dog, walk around, talk. You just talking, having fun. It's hard to get people to come to, it was hard to get people to show up to the point where the crowd should have been what it was. The crowd wasn't what it was, but it should have been way more. But you tell me for a Carolina Classic, for a fucking Carolina Classic event, y'all pile up and turn up and come down, come all around, don't know who you're coming to meet, 10 different shows, you don't know none of the other 10, but you willing to come to that? You willing to put your life at risk to come to that instead of coming to enjoy and mingle with some good dog men to figure out what's what? Boy, I just don't understand, boy. The word I was hearing when the cookout was going on, oh, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. This and that, this and that, this and that. Dog man from this place. Oh, the dog man from that place. They didn't show up. Offer to come in. Offer a welcome, the welcome mat for y'all to come in and eat. Enjoy yourselves. No. Only the real dog man came. Only the real dog man came. You know what I'm saying? What y'all so-called the gatekeepers. The gatekeepers was there. But the dog man who was invited didn't show up. Missed a good time. You'd have got full. You'd have went home safe. You'd have had a good time. You'd have talked to some good dog men. You would have enjoyed yourself. Only money you would have kicked out would have been gas money and your hotel fee for staying. You'd have been back home safe with your dogs. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how the kind of dog man that I roll with do it. We ain't doing nothing illegal. We having a good time. I don't drink. Them boys drink. Sit back, talk the shit. Everybody go about their separate ways. You know what I'm saying? Nobody mad at the end of the day. The government not mad because nobody broke no laws. The fellas not mad. Ain't nothing happened wrong. Everybody, only person might be mad is the old ladies because we out staying out too long talking about some dogs. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, shoot, man. Better listen, man. Listen here, man. Like I say, a lot of them folk in the chats talking that dog this and dog that. And listen what I say in the chats. I didn't say the actual programs, you know what I'm saying? They're not in it for the betterment. You know what I'm saying? Cause I know they got first-hand news of situations. They know who the newsman is. They know who several newsmen is. They didn't deliver that accurate, precise news that they were supposed to deliver to these newsmen. You got several men out here doing these news channels. They didn't have to deliver it straight to me. You could have delivered that exact. I ain't talking about just a little bullshit news just to throw something out there to see what happened or see what people know. No, I'm talking about give people that accurate, precise thing of what happened so that news can go out there. They can held that back. But you think Pelican Bay don't know? Pelican Bay know. Pelican Bay just ain't saying your kennel name right now. But it's all good, you know what I'm saying? Because it ain't nothing. Pelican Bay get the news out one way or another. Pelican Bay get the news out one way or another. But on another note, I'm breeding these yellow dogs and these red boy Jocko dogs heavy on the Jocko side. And I'm going to cross them when I feel like they need to be crossed. And I'm going to breed it the best way I can feel they need to be bred. And I hope to get some of the best bulldogs, working line bulldogs that ever been produced. I'm hoping I could make them. But one thing I can't do is ever knock the person who bred these dogs ways I couldn't breed them. Gonna breed these dogs ways that I might not know how to breed them. Because I'm 43 or just because I've been in the game 30 years ago or 20 years ago, 25 years ago, don't mean I know everything. I'm still learning. And that's what makes it good for me because I feel like I can still learn things. I might not say certain things sometimes to make you feel that way. But when you say things to me, I absorb it like a sponge. You know what I'm saying? You know, it ain't hard to see that I wear my emotions on my shoulder. But at the same time, when you say something to me, and if you feel like whether it's right or wrong, whether I feel like it's right or wrong, if you feel like it's right and you give it to me, I'm gonna let it come in and then make my own assumption of it. But still, when I let it come in, I gotta be open-minded about the situation. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody taste ain't the same. You know what I'm saying? And everybody experiences ain't the same. And it's not just one experience to say, oh, that's the go by sheet. That's the sheet you go by. This experiences right here, that's everything. That's the only one thing. No, everybody got different experiences in this dog game. You know, you got 1,000 people with 1,000 different experiences, and everybody think is right, and everybody got something that they know different about these dogs than what the next man know. And I don't care who killer it is. It can be David Tant. It can be Tom Garner. It can be Mr. James Crenshaw, Mr. Burns. You know what I'm saying? All those guys, old schoolers, but they can still learn something today. You know what I'm saying? And they can tell you something, but they can still learn something. If they feel like they can't learn nothing, that's when you're stuck. That's when you're able to be, how can I put it? Defeated in your challenge, defeated in your sport or your competition, whatever you're going in, no matter if it's confirmation or anything. You know what I'm saying? No matter what it is, you know. Okay, now everybody want to be the man. Everybody want to be the man. But if you the man, now tell me, can you handle it? Can you really handle being the man? You know what I'm saying? Because I want to know, what you going to do when you start selling these puppies and they ain't liking them? You ain't got enough puppies to spread out. You know, you got one or two studs, two or four, two or three bitches, you know what I'm saying, making puppies or whatever. But what's gonna happen when these folk getting these puppies that ain't off proven stock all the way, or crossed up some type of way that you just crossed the pedigree instead of crossing best of the best? Cause see, first thing you do, if you gonna cross pedigrees, you get the best dog from that pedigree you can get. If you get a puppy, you start off from a puppy. A wise man told me in the dog game a long time ago, sitting on his porch, that the thing for me to do was get the best male and the best female puppy I could get and start my yard from there. You know, started from there. And I mean, that makes that's pretty common sense. That makes sense. You know, get the best of the female you can find and the best male you can find and start your line from there. And believe it or not, man, compared to, it's a whole lot better now compared to back in any days in the past for them dogs, as far as y'all brothers finding out things. You know what I'm saying? Y'all brothers not getting shitted with bad dogs, because little do you know, you got more power than you think. All it takes, if you have any doubt in your head, if you have any fuss, a transporter that took your money, you know what I'm saying? This person done did this person done did that. Like, all you gotta do is give that information to one of the news people. And you know they gonna put it out. You know, this person done shit this person. This person stole this dog. You know what I'm saying? This person did this with that dog. You know? Give it to one of them news people, they gonna put it out. Is these dogs producing like this? Like, look how they bought, you know, the tri dogs off a hog to the situation. Just bring that up. Look how somebody brought that to the situation, and look how that played out. You know what I'm saying? Look how that played out. You have other topics and situations that was brought to the light that, you know, a lot of people didn't know about. And, you know, it helps people in the dog game to know not to deal with them people, or to know that they want to deal with them people if they want to deal with them. You know what I'm saying? Back in them days, you just have to deal with him not knowing what type of person he was, what kind of dogs he had, or, you know, the most important thing, what kind of person he was. Because that's going to make the difference in the dogs he got, the dogs he's trying to sell you, and what he's willing to sell you off his yard. The type of person that he is. Because you might run into a type of person that willing to sell you. You got people that won't sell you bullshit dogs. If they know this dog is not the quality that you want, and it's a grown dog or a dog of age, they won't sell you that dog, because when that dog get out, they got the money. Money ain't everything to everybody. You know what I'm saying? They got the money, but then you get the dog out here. Now the dog gives that person a bad name. The more people not satisfied with your dog, believe me, it's more to this dog thing than just, oh, getting a good bloodline, breeding 2 good pairs together, and selling people puppies. No, because after you done sold 500 people puppies off these good pedigrees you done put together, and only dang on 50 of these people out of 500 of these people was satisfied, then you're going to get a bad reputation in this dog circulation. Far as, selling people good dogs, good quality stock. You get a bad reputation. So it's more than just, oh, I got a good bloodline, I got a good pedigree, study this dog, study that dog. It's all good because you're getting the money. But if you want to make people happy, you want them to get good quality dogs. That's what it's all about, man. Because, see, you can get the dollar, you know what I'm saying? But ain't nothing like getting the dollar and with confidence that person getting a quality dog that they like. A dog that they can start their yard with. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of dogs bred good, but how many dogs actually possess the traits of being a yard starter, of proven stock, and 7 times out of 10, they're gonna work just as hard as the dogs in their pedigrees, more closer to 8 times out of 10, gonna work just as hard as the dog in their pedigrees. What's the chance of you getting all that in one? Yard starters, pedigrees full of champions, real champions, and the actual dog being a legitimate, over average pit bull. There's certain things you gotta look for when you're looking for, when you're going out here looking to start your yard and your puppies and your dogs off. You know what I'm saying? And I tell y'all, and I always stress to y'all, don't overlook damn, man, I get fucking blank when it's time for me to say certain things. You know what I'm saying? Don't overlook the way that person act. Don't overlook, fuck, man, I gotta stop smoking that shit, man. I gotta stop smoking that damn shit, yo. But you know what I'm talking about, man. You know what I'm talking about. If you're dealing with an asshole and he got good dogs, at the end of the day, you might end up getting fucked out your money. You know what I'm saying? Because an asshole gonna do asshole things. They're gonna make asshole moves, and they're gonna try to shit you. They're gonna say, oh, I'm keeping this, I'm giving them that. That dog there ain't doing too much, let's give him this. Let's give him that. You got dog men like that. You know what I'm saying? Let's give him this. Let's give him that. Let's give him this. We gotta keep that. You know what I'm saying? That's the ones you gotta avoid. You know what I'm saying? Because they can have a good yard, but you ever notice you can't get nothing but one. This one dog right here is the only one you can get off the yard. Maybe that right there one. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that one. So pay attention, man. Pay attention, because you got folk that'll give you the good shit, that want you to go out there and represent their bloodline. You might pay for it, but they gonna make sure you get a good quality, over average yard starting dog. When I say yard starting, I mean pretty much like it speaks for itself. Yard starting. You know what I'm saying? If you want to start with a high quality is what I'm saying. You don't want to start low and think you're going to build up, because it don't work like that. You start low, you're going to get low, or maybe even lower. It depends on how your breeding going. You can't expect to start with 2 low quality dogs, think you're going to breed them, and you're going to get these high quality dogs. Hell no, man. You can only get what you got. You know what I'm saying? Maybe just so happy, luckily, you sparked off a good one. But you one in 100 dogs. You know what I'm saying? 1 in 100. But I ain't gonna keep y'all here too long. Thank y'all for rocking with me this weekend. It's your boy Pelican Bay Kennels giving it to you on this Sunday. Y'all enjoy that football. Y'all enjoy all the other dog news channels. Everybody have a great, safe weekend. Like I say, y'all stay legal out there. No, we don't condone anything illegal. PBK9s and your boy out.